Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Behavioral Alliance of South Carolina's Basking in the Spotlight. We are really excited this week to have an incredibly lovely and dedicated individual with us in Hannah Barnett Boyles. Hey, Hannah.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So just to tell y'all a little bit about Hannah before we dive into our compassionate curiosities, Hannah graduated from the University of South Carolina with her EDS in school counseling. Go
Okay.
Gamecocks. Yeah, absolutely. She currently serves as a school counselor at Irmo High School.
Woo! Yeah, go Irmo.
And she previously was an educator in the field of science at Hand Middle School. So Hannah's been super, super busy working with our students, working throughout our communities in South Carolina. She was nominated for BASCing because of her commitment to the field, as well as her commitment to her students and making sure that she shows them love on a daily basis, shows consistency, routine, and support. So again, thank you so much for giving us some of your time today, especially when you're so busy with scheduling. Being a school counselor is certainly not easy.
Oh, well, thank you for having me, Taylor. I'm excited to be here virtually.
Absolutely. Virtually, right? That's the universe that we're living in. So why don't we go ahead and dive into some of our questions for you, Hannah, and share your experience and your heart with our wider community. So the first curiosity that we had was, you've already had a lot of different professional experiences in the field of education. So why education? What brought you to this field?
Yeah, so, a lot of different things like pulled me towards education. I had a lot of influential teachers when I was going through school. And so that inspired me. I wanted to give back just like they gave back to me. Um, and, right now it's definitely, it's not easy. It's not always an easy career. It's never really an easy career. But it's so rewarding, and it's different and fun and new each and every day. And you really have a chance to give back. And at the end of the day, even on like those really hard days, you still remember like that you're making an impact. And yeah, so.
You absolutely make an impact, right? And you've had this opportunity to make an impact in the classroom, and then now, tiptoeing in the classroom as a school counselor, but having kind of a different space and a bit of a different function. So what pulled you towards school counseling?
Yeah, so it was actually when I was in my student teaching. So I actually did undergrad at USC as well. Couldn't get enough. So when I was student teaching actually at E.L. Wright Middle School, I just noticed that I was really drawn to helping students with like their social emotional learning. And while I, loved science and I loved seeing the students grow academically, I found that I was more fulfilled seeing students grow socially and emotionally, and knowing that they have my support outside of, just content and stuff like that. And so I decided to apply to USC for their grad program in school counseling, and I fell in love with it and wouldn't change it for the world.
That's fantastic, and I have no doubt that the students that you're working with right now are so grateful that you made that really incredible leap into a new part of your professional career, and are diving down even deeper into our systems of support. And of course, at BASC, social emotional learning is the foundation of the work that we do. So we appreciate it when we hear that language is being spoken, and we're making sure to attend to that really critical area with our students. So thinking about social emotional learning, right, and how important that is for our kiddos and for our youth. One of the pieces of that is developing relationships, right, and connecting. So our final question would be, what are your recommendations for connecting with students? What are some of the magic things that you do, Hannah, that make you so incredible at showing love?
So that's a big question. And, a lot of it just comes with, you need to listen to your kids and, listen to what they're interested in and educate yourself on those things. Don't force something that's not natural, like see how like your style and your interests can mesh with your students. And as long as it's authentic and genuine, the kids are going to know that. Some of the fun ways that I've really enjoyed, like getting to know my students, especially in the classroom, I would take like the first 5 to 10 minutes to ask the class like just a general question about like themselves, their interests, how their weekend was, or whatever. Nothing science related, or did you do your homework, anything like that. It was just like, let's be human first, and then we can be scientists. And I noticed that actually helped a lot with classroom management. When the students feel safe and they feel loved and heard, they want to give back to that in the environment that you've created for them. So they want to respect you, they want to respect the people that they're around. That's not always the case, but for the most part, I definitely saw an improvement when I really started to care more about the individual student and not just what they could show me on an exam.
I think that those are pieces of information that all of us can take to heart, right? Make sure that we're listening, make sure that we're being respectful, and make sure we're being authentic and human in the way that we engage, whether it's with our students, with our colleagues, faculty members, or staff members. Hannah, authentically, thank you so much for everything that you do virtually and face-to-face, and every aspect of your support for our students and for our schools throughout South Carolina. It's really incredible to just be able to give you a opportunity to share your heart with even more individuals. So thank you so much for today, and we really genuinely appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
So y'all, if there's someone in your community, in your school, who also has an incredible heart, is a vested partner in the success of our students and our communities throughout South Carolina, and you want to say thank you and uplift them and have them bask in the spotlight, please navigate to www.schoolbehavioralhealth.org/BASC and search BASCing in the Spotlight, and there you'll find our nomination form, and you can nominate your friends, your loved ones, and your colleagues to have their moment in the spotlight, just like the lovely Hannah Barnett Boyels. Irmo is lucky to have you. We're lucky to have you. Thank you again, and we'll see y'all next time.
Thanks.
Bye.